So, slight disclaimer here. In this thing you're about to watch, our project, I'm supposed to portray a woman. And I know I didn't do it well, just with a slight alteration in my voice. However, we couldn't get a good display of me being a woman without it being very sexist or not school appropriate. So, I hope you understand what we had to go through to allow this to be present in our play. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Kathleen is in an expensive house. Kathleen is in the kitchen cooking for her spouse.
When will dinner be ready?
It's almost ready. Please don't rush me.
Be careful not to burn anything, or I'll burn you.
I'm sorry. Here you go. Here you go. Take the dinner.
This chicken looks like garbage.
I'm sorry. I can try again. I can make something else.
Why don't you do the only thing you're capable of and clean the house?
I'm sorry that I didn't clean the house. It's so big. There's so many rooms.
So the house is too huge. Well, at least you have a house to live in. That can all change if you don't start showing some decency and respect to your husband.
What do you mean by all change?
You rely on me. Without me, you're just a shell of a woman. And most importantly, you're useless to me. Almost all women just stay in their house and help their husbands. Are you any different? I didn't think so. Get back to work.
Okay.
If this house isn't fixed by tomorrow morning...
Okay.
She went around the house to sweep, but she could only begin to weep. Kathleen has something she tries to hide. Kathleen wants to be another's bride.
Greetings, Kenneth. I have missed you. I have greatly missed you too, Kathleen, and I'm happy we're here together. And I have brought good news along with me as well.
Oh, Kenneth, what news do you bring?
I bring the news of Debs. Good old Debs is running for president for his last time. This is our last chance of a country for all.
For all, but I am but a woman, the bottom of society, the worst of the worst. You see how my husband treats me. Maybe he's right in doing so.
Kathleen, for I cannot relate to you, I am still on your side. I've always been on your side, and I will always stay on it. You can trust me.
How can you support me?
What do you mean?
Support someone in which you have no idea what you're going through. Do you have an abusive husband? Are you a woman? Because if so, I guess I must be pretty stupid and dumb, you know, like a woman is.
Kathleen, my oldest friend, my lover, Listen. My dearest Kathleen, you must listen. If you shall listen, you don't have to listen, but listen. Kathleen, my friend, my lover, I understand what you go through. I see what your husband says to you. I see how people look at you, how they treat you, how they spit at you. And I shall listen to you. You don't have to listen to me, but I will tell you this. I will tell you this and I won't ramble on. But what I want to say is everything you have gone through has not been for nothing. Your struggle will be valuable one day, and we will be able to possibly bring justice to you.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm just so used to dealing with everyone else, people looking down upon me because of your gender. I'm really glad that you're here for me. Eugene and Debs, huh? For all. But before I must go, I have a bit of sad news of my own. You know how religious Mo is, and the church is actually pushing to stop divorce, so it seems we may always be together.
Well, that's not entirely true. There is now a law that allows women to divorce their husband if he is having an affair. And knowing Mo, that man, I will tell you this, that he is only expected to be having an affair with you.
Oh, we can only hope. I must leave now, so I bid you farewell.
Kathleen can't vote because of her gender, but this will not stop her. She will not surrender.
Here we are. Day is the day. Kathleen is gonna blow us all away.
Well, here we are.
Are you ready to vote today?
Of course, but Ken, first, I must say, I really appreciate having you here for me. You know, at first, I thought you were like everyone else, but you truly care.
Listen, I really appreciate that. But first, what you need to do is you need to vote, alright?
Hold on, what are you doing here?
I'm going to exercise my right to vote.
Oh, of course, the kitchen's that way.
Okay, listen up, Hal. I think you meant to say the booth is that way.
No, what I meant to say was get out of here or I'll arrest you.
Don't be surprised. Only 1 million women can vote. I'm one of the 50 million that cannot.
Where have you been all day? I'm hungry.
Trying to stop bigots like you from ruining this country.
Stupid woman, you've crossed me for the last time!
Ah!
Hello, Mo. Where is Kathleen?
You have no business here.
Excuse me? Lovely home, Mo. Where is... Sweet Jesus, Kathleen, are you okay? What did he do to you? You! What do you think you're doing to this...
Get off me, you filthy pile of rags!
People like you, men like you will never change. You disgust me. Everything about you disgusts me.
Please calm down.
I don't care if...
If you can't hurt him, you'll be arrested.
I don't care if I get arrested. He should be the one getting arrested for hurting you.
It's not worth it. You know he won't be arrested. That's not how it works. There's nothing we can do. Please just tell me what you came here to do in the first place.
It's only bad news. I'm sorry. It's nothing to make you feel better, nothing to help. I'm sorry. Okay. I took what happens with the voting issue to the state of Mississippians. They declared women as citizens, but they still declined them the right to vote. I'm sorry. This is the only thing I have to bring to you or offer to you right now. I'm sorry.
We are not stopping now. I will take this to the Supreme Court if I have to. We will vote together.
But we were suffering until suffering. Not a woman who could vote no matter what age. In the 90s,
Our story takes a different turn. While Kathleen...
You know what? I give up on this whole rhyme thing. I'm just gonna tell the story.
This act is set place in present day. It shows the modern troubles of a modern woman.
Here's your paycheck.
Oh, thanks, Mo.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Thank you, Mo. And I think it's time for me to head off from work. Thank you very much.
Alright. I think I'm gonna work late. Maybe finally get that raise I've been thinking of since I only make 83% of what all men make. And it would take me 44 days to make as much.
Kathleen, don't you think you should leave work to me or Kenneth? The people who could actually do it right.
I'll have you know that I am
I don't want to hear it. I'm going to be in my office.
No, I have something I'd like to ask you.
What is it, Kathleen? I'm getting ready to go home.
I feel that since I've done so much more than the work I was required to complete, having worked overtime for 70 days in the past 4 months, I should receive a raise. After all, men get paid more than me by almost 24.7%.
Yeah, when pigs fly, get out of my office.
How did you get to be here? What was the moment?
Sorry I'm late. I was out working again.
Oh, listen, it's okay, but please, you need to start coming home with me because you're overwhelming yourself.
I know, but more money will really help. How much did you get anyway?
I got 850 today.
What? I only got 678. How is that fair?
Wait, what happened? Wait, okay, so you worked longer than I did and you made less?
It's sexism. It's called the gender wage gap.
What is the gender wage gap?
Well, it's when women get paid less than men just because of their gender.
Well, that's horrible.
Yeah, and worse is 80% of women feel discriminated against at work.
Is there anything we can do to stop this?
Well, mainly, we could try to get laws passed to raise how much women get paid.
And where do we start?
Well, tomorrow, when we vote for governor of Mississippi, we can start there. He believes that non-middle-aged women shouldn't make 90 cents for every dollar a man makes. They should make equal to a man. I mean, at least here, it's just a start, and eventually can go to all women. Today, we are voting for Jackson Hunton.
I was actually gonna vote for Cameron Powell.
Well, if you don't want to close the wage gap and have women earn 23% less than men, then go right ahead.
Sorry, whatever best for you, okay?
Oh, thanks. Sorry. Just a little stressed out. 100 years ago, I wouldn't be able to vote today.
Yeah, well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'm going to vote.
We start that way. It has been 4 months since the last scene, and Jackson Hunter has won the election. Now let's see if there's still a gap.
Mo, I demand to be paid the same as Kenneth. I only get 80% what the other men get for the same exact work.
You're being paid the same as him.
I know that's a lie. Kenneth told me how much money he gets.
Kenneth works harder than you.
I work overtime and still don't get paid as much as him. I know it's because I'm a woman.
So what if it's true? There's nothing you can do about it.
That's not true. According to the governor, you have to pay me equally.
Fine, you take your money. Tell all your other social justice warriors to back off.
Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see?
Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. Do you hear